Positivity training for a politically correct world. I'm Woody at the helm. There's Greg Gorey.
Happy New Hour, Woody.
My trusty right-hand man. Hello, sir.
Hello, good morning.
I said good day. I said good day.
Hello.
There's Menace.
What's
our
up?
Social
Hi.
media director. There's Gina Grad.
Good morrow, Governor.
We got Seabass. We got Sammy.
Hello.
Morgan's here. Hey. Phones open. 877-44-WOODY. Send us a text. Check in, if you'd like, over to 22987. Gina Grab with the trending news headlines.
Yeah, just one day after Meta was found liable in that case involving the exploitation of kids in New Mexico that we talked about, the company now has to pay damages in another lawsuit in Los Angeles. So in this case, Meta and YouTube, they're going to have to pay a combined $6 million to a woman, not the state, but to a woman who says the platforms were designed to be addictive. And she claims features like auto-scrolling led to anxiety and depression, body image issues, the list goes on and on.
Unpopular opinion.
Oh, I hope we align on this one.
I'm sure
I
you
imagine
will.
we
Yeah.
do, and I want to park it here as well.
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion. I think all these people suing over stuff like that are ridiculous. Of course, you create a product or a business, a service, whatever, that you want people to use over and over and over again.
That's the whole point.
Okay, the fact that you ate all the McDonald's and became a big giant fat ass, or the fact that you bought cigarettes and you smoked them till you got cancer.
Yeah.
Like this is not their fault.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Right.
This is not their fault. It is not the gun manufacturer's fault that somebody used that gun to turn around and shoot somebody with it.
Sometimes
it's
things
not
are
their
your
fault.
own fault.
Yeah.
That and also just
That you didn't use it for its, quote, intended purpose. Like,
Right.
of course they want you to spend more. Every TV network, every radio station or show, every podcast wants more and more people to...
Every
they're
soda
fighting
brand.
for that real estate, for that attention.
exactly.
Also, it's a lot of parents that are behind this lawsuit and saying this did this to their kids. I'm like, where were you at there?
Who
Where
bought
were
them the device?
Also,
Yep.
I don't know if it was this woman, but one of the lawsuits was a woman that was suing them because she was using the platform and she broke the rules because she was using it under 13 years old. And
All right, they have the rules about like if
Yeah.
you sign up like for Instagram or whatever. What I don't know how long.
I
it
think
is,
they
16
still,
maybe?
I think they still sided
Something.
with her.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude.
So there's another story. 2 gamblers in Pennsylvania. They filed a lawsuit against the NFL, DraftKings, and FanDuel. The 2 plaintiffs allege that an addiction to gambling led them to lose over $2 million, and a central issue in the case concerns micro betting, so where bettors can place wagers on individual plays. And it's like, this is not their fault.
Yeah, I'm sure it
your
did
problem.
lead you to lose $2 million.
Like, you can't sue Budweiser because you're a drunk.
Yeah.
Like,
I would like to sue the avocado industry because I can't stop.
yeah, sue M&M's, Greg.
I should sue
They're
M&Ms.
too good.
The thing
I
I
like them too much.
Yeah.
I figured you guys were going to say that, and I agree, but the thing I took issue with was she gets a combined $6 million. It's not like reform is happening or they're going to change the way she just gets a payout.
No, well,
okay?
they say that this will affect social media in a big way because now
They don't want to keep getting sued.
Anybody can sue them.
Well, Meta agrees and says mental health is complex and can't be blamed on one app.
I mean, if I found a
and they're
lamp
gonna
with a
appeal.
genie and stuff, I think, one thing I think I really would, if I could, 3 wishes. I think I would use one of those wishes for the betterment of man.
That's
Right?
nice.
Too
Wow,
selfishly.
Look at you.
Too
Yeah,
selfish.
Wow.
Too selfishly. And I'm not
Okay.
sure exactly what I'd use those for. But
Okay.
I think one, and because it would be interesting to see the effect it would have, would be to make everybody mind erase and have it so it can never come back. Social media.
Yeah,
That'd be
Be it-
awesome.
All of it.
Yeah.
Like have it all go
back
away.
to the way it was.
And like nobody and make it so like nobody would even have that idea. It would never repopulate our
I'd be fine
society.
with that. I think about this all the time. Are we, in general, the broad scope of the world and history, are we better off with it, or
No.
would we have been better off
There's
without
no
it?
way. Like, are there benefits? Sure. There's entertainment.
Yeah, is
I
it
think there-
fun?
Some
Yeah.
revolutions
Yeah.
have started.
But dude,
I
that is.
I'm with you.
And this chick, too.
It'd be. I think it'd be interesting to see, like, obviously this is not realistic, but what effect it would have. Would society heal? Right? Would certain things in society, would it heal?
Absolutely.
Would we have less division? Would people get
Right,
less
yeah.
Absolutely.
fired up? Would it bring the temperature down?
100% it would.
It would have to,
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
Yes. And it's so funny because the first thing that came to my mind when you just said that was when I was in college about 72 years ago, we went to Greece and I had all my pictures. And I will never forget showing my dad pictures of beautiful landscape. And he'd go, why aren't you in any of these? And I said, I don't want to get in the way of the landscape. Don't you want to see how beautiful it is? And now, as you know, me love taking selfies. It's just a different world. Like I was like, why would I sully this beautiful picture? Why would I get in the way of it? And now, of course, none of us think that way.
And this chick in the lawsuit, she says it gave her body image issues. You know what else gives you body image issues? Walking down the hallway.
Yep.
Being out in public,
society.
you compare yourself to everybody all the time. It's not social media. Shut up.
Yeah.
And they're going to appeal, and I hope
they
win.
There's so much finger pointing.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing is anybody's fault.
No.
It's never your own
It's
fault.
weird. All the people suing, they all kind of look alike too. It's weird.
They're hot.
This
Anyways.
this lawsuit against the NFL and DraftKings and stuff. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, it's weird. I do have a little of a caveat. What do you think about this? Okay, maybe social media didn't totally disappear, right? But the comment section did. Now, because that's where a lot of the
that's
trouble
my favorite
starts.
part.
I know it's your favorite part and the most entertaining, but that's what causes the most friction. Now, there might be an argument like, well, we do want social media and all these avenues because then we get more information than we would because, information would be controlled if we didn't, right? Now, because people wouldn't have these outlets and you wouldn't hear about other stories that you wouldn't be exposed to and like information you would be exposed to. I think the comment section is just
But most of what you
crazy.
see on social media isn't actual fact.
It's not
all
verified information.
It's all editorialized.
Correct.
It's just people spouting off.
You don't think the news is editorialized?
Yeah,
It
but
is.
why
Yeah.
weaponize it to a times a billion
Yeah.
with just randos?
And I know people like they take issue when I say this. Not everybody should have a platform.
Yeah, agreed.
You know what I mean?
Good
Yeah,
argument
yeah.
for me.
Right. By the way, the first plaintiff in this lawsuit against the NFL says he lost $1.83 million through the sites. Now,
Damn,
now here's a question:
impressive.
how can someone who's such a loser have so much money to lose?
Yeah.
That's a good
Is
question.
it on credit, though?
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Could be
God.
Somebody
Credit.
gonna break his kneecaps?
Could be family money.
Yeah.
The other guy, he blew through $175,000. Okay, I can see where
right.
maybe he was able to get that together. But
Yeah,
dude,
where'd the
$1.83 million?
That's a really good question.
Damn,
I
dude.
get pissed if I lose $20
But
on a slot machine.
Yeah,
Like, how do you
exactly.
get loans where you just say, "Yeah, I just want money"? Well, you don't say what you want it for.
Well,
right?
because usually you have
Personal
collateral.
loan.
You have some type of thing that will
Yeah.
like you put your
put your
house
house,
against,
yeah.
or you put your whatever. You got stocks. You got different things that you can use.
Right.
Put your house up for a bet.
Yeah,
No,
right.
this is a sure thing.
I would never even think to do that.
Well, MLB opening day kicked off with a matchup between the Yankees and the Giants in San Francisco, and the Yankees blew them out 7-0 thanks to 5 runs in the second inning. And while the game itself was, kind of whatever, the first ever broadcast on Netflix did have a couple of bright spots, and fans say that having Giants legend Barry Bonds on air was a, quote, breath of fresh air.
I saw
And they-
Burt Kreischer.
Yeah, they're hanging out.
And they actually praised him for admitting that he wasn't the best teammate off the field, which
Yeah.
is nice when somebody will,
Wow,
admit
coming
something
from
like
him,
that.
that's
Yeah.
surprising.
It was pretty funny, man, because a lot of people, I guess, had never heard Barry Bonds speak. And like, that's what Barry Bonds sounds like?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You expect him to have like
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
And he's kind of like,
Anyway.
higher pitched
Yeah.
voice.
Well, there seems to be no end in sight for the TSA drama at the airports as the government shutdown just keeps going and going. And first, the Democrats wanted a deal that would fund TSA separate from the rest of Homeland Security funding, but Republicans said no. But now it's the Republicans that have a deal on the table to fund TSA separate from DHS, and it's the Democrats who are saying no. So they're all a bunch of little bitches, basically, and TSA workers have been quitting, calling out in record numbers, and security delays at the airport. Now they go, oh, it was 2 hours. Now it's 4 hours. I've seen 6 hours. And you see these crazy, aerial shots of the, snaking around, full hallways down the airport.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Down out to the parking garages
Exactly.
and stuff.
I'm
Have
good,
fun with that.
dude.
Yeah.
I'll just turn around.
Well, it's just interesting because
cancel.
Yep.
it starts with one side saying something, and then as soon as the other person starts to what, then all of a sudden
We
things
don't
change.
want it anymore.
Right? Yeah, they're such
Yeah.
big babies,
Yeah.
just bitches.
Totally.
Yeah, drives me crazy. 877-44 Woody. Text us over to 22987. More Woody shows next.
The Woody Show. Back in a bit. Alt 98.7 presents The Woody Show.